We are here in the Landcommanderij Alden Biesen, and today we have the final conference of the Sheherazade project. Sheherazade is a Grundtvig multilateral project, and it tries to promote the use of storytelling and storytelling techniques in adult learning. And within the project we also create material to help adult educators applying the techniques of storytelling in their work. So the target group for the material are adult educators, so people working with adults that can be in formal education or in non-formal education, in community work, for language learning and so on. So the target group are teachers, in-service teachers, teacher trainers and so on.
This project is important for adult learning because we have found many examples of the use of storytelling as a tool for learning in adult teaching, and we are also telling the world about it, which I think is very important. And we have also gone deeper into it and found the different methodologies and techniques which are used and why they are efficient ways of working with adult learning.
In the Sheherazade project we created a manual, and in that manual you can find guidelines for using storytelling and storytelling techniques in adult learning. And those guidelines are derived from European good practices and are derived from the pilot project we set up in each partner country. Apart from the manual, we also have a website with all kinds of material that is useful for adult educators. And throughout the next years, we will also organize Grundtvig courses for adult educators on how to use storytelling in their work.
I have been, observing and participating in the course for the last 2 days, and we have worked very much with personal stories and traditional stories. I suppose overall my general impression of the course to date has been it's been very, very practical in nature. We've probably done on average about 60 different exercises in terms of warming up exercises, how to build group dynamics, how to improve communication, getting to know people in the group, and then incrementally building to how you actually use storytelling in an adult learning environment. So I think the style of both storytellers has actually been quite different, and they focused on different elements of the oral storytelling tradition, which I think has been most useful. So we've looked at things like how you use your body, your language, your voice, gestures, making eye contact. And then we've also looked at how you introduce certain types of stories and what you can get from using different stories with different groups in different situations.
The goal is that when they leave the workshop, they will think this thing, storytelling, it's not so special. It's like whatever I use it to do, I can do it. I really do it every day, and it's not a special thing. I am a storyteller too, I want them to feel.
There are many different approaches and possibilities to use storytelling for inclusion. What we have experienced is that if you ask people whether they have a story, many say, no, I don't. And you can ask for memories and find out, well, they have stories in the end. And then next thing is that they tell you, but what's it for? No one is interested in these stories.
I think as a language teacher, you're always looking for different ways to make your learners learn, to make them talk, to make them experience new things. And storytelling offers a wide variety of exercises. You can use storytelling in warming up exercises, you can use storytelling in grammar exercises, for instance, and you can make your learners apply what you've taught them before. So there are many possibilities for storytelling to be used in language learning.
I really enjoyed the course. It was great to see how everything came together after 2 years of working on the project. And I felt that the exercises that we used in the course were very helpful because they were both focused on storytelling but also on building a group dynamic. So at the end of 2 days, I felt comfortable sharing personal stories and just being open and storytelling myself, which was really exciting.
The role of the storyteller is to tell very many stories because the participants need to have to listen to many good stories, and they need the example of storytelling. And of course the storyteller leads all the process, and the storyteller is also a very, very good listener.
What we do is basically to try to get people into, first of all, into a kind of shared communal feeling. Storytelling is very much a communal thing. It was done around the fire in the village. It's done together as a group. It's not theater on the stage. It's all together, and you share the joy of the stories. And mostly, we find ourselves in these circumstances of a bunch of strangers in a room. So the question is, how do you get people to bond and to feel safe and to come closer in a way that what comes out in terms of story afterwards has relevance? The storyteller obviously has honed his or her craft, so they have a lot of tricks in their bags, and so it's just sharing these and in little bite sizes that people from all professions in all kind of environments they work with can just pick and choose. Oh, that's useful for me. I know how I can use this, or this is very challenging. I think I'll try that.
In such course, that the storytelling course I had at Sheherazade, we do very many exercises of warm up, and it's very important for the confidence, and the laughters is very important, that people are happy when they work together. And then we do storytelling training, several exercises in this, and then we do a great performance in the end, where everyone tell a longer story for an audience.
I'm also an actress as a storyteller, so I'm very much interested in what to extract from my art as an actress, from the drama part, and to use it into storytelling, and then from storytelling to adult learning. I'm very much interested in working with the schools, working with the teachers to do a lot of workshops, so they can use this adult learning more in our country.
So I suppose one of the things that I will take with me when having finished the course is very much a toolkit. There's so many options and exercises that we have both been shown and have had an opportunity to practice. And I think what I'll take with me is the fact that I'll have a much wider variety of resources that are now available to me when I work with adult groups in a learning context. And I think one of the benefits of the course has been the fact that there has been so many options, and people can pick and choose the exercises that they feel are most appropriate, but also exercises that they're most comfortable themselves in terms of delivering. I think that has been the benefit. I also think the course has allowed people to explore strengths or maybe hidden skills that they didn't really know they had, and has given them some confidence in how to use some of these techniques and bring it into their own learning environment. I think one of the other very positive benefits of the course has been the fact that so many people from across Europe have come here to Alden Biesen, and it's been an opportunity, even within countries we've seen it, where you have people who are now networking and exchanging. And I think for beyond the lifetime of this course, some really good professional and personal relationships and connections have been made, and I'd hope to see that a lot of the outputs from the training will actually be shared with others, not only those who are fortunate enough to attend, but will be spread to their colleagues and other associates that they work with.